Hello viewers, so welcome to my channel. I'm Hashim Ali Khan. So now I'm doing the next problem on accounts from incomplete records, the problem number 8. Already 7 problems I have completed till the last video, apart from the short problems. Hope my regular viewers have already watched the earlier videos, got the command how to find out the profit when an organization, when a concern follows single entry system. That system is called accounts from incomplete records. So how to find out the profit we have seen in the last videos. We find the capital at the beginning of the year and capital at the end of the year by preparing statement of affairs. So opening statement of affairs to find the opening capital, closing statement of affairs to find the closing capital. After calculating the capital beginning and ending, we prepare a statement. In that statement we find out the profit. So already so many problems we have done. So if you have not watched the earlier videos, I suggest you to go to the playlist of my channel. Select the subject Financial Accounting 2. Select the topic of the videos, accounts from incomplete records. Watch the initial videos, definitely you will get the good command on the topic of accounts from incomplete records. Now I am going to start the next problem, problem number 8. But before starting the problem, I expect my viewers to have a printout of the problems which I have given in the link under my description. So 8th problem, see carefully. A retailer who had kept books of accounts under a single entry system supply the following information to you. Prepare statement of profit or loss as on 31st December 2008. So we are given the data for 1st January 2008 and 31st December 2008, beginning and end. Stock is an asset, creditor a liability, debtor asset, cash asset, bank overdraft is a liability, bills receivable asset, furniture asset, machinery asset. So we are given all assets and liabilities at the beginning of the year and end of the year. The drawings during the year amounted to 2,600 and depreciate furniture by 10%, write off 300 rupees from machinery. Write off means depreciation. So depreciation on furniture and depreciation on machinery. Debtors include 500 rupees bad debts. So bad debts deduction will be allowed. Make provision for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. Very straightforward problem, simple problem. These problems already we have done in the previous videos also. Now see here, statement of affairs as on 1st January 2008, beginning of the year. Take all the assets, cash, stock, debtors, bills receivable, furniture, machinery. Now liability side, creditors and bank overdraft. That's all. Only 2 liabilities. The balancing figure will be the capital. Take the total on the asset side, 46,600. 46,600 minus 15,400 minus 20,200. 11,000 rupees is the capital balancing figure. That's all. So by preparing opening statement of affairs, we got the opening capital. That is not given in the problem. We have calculated. Similar calculation we have to make for end of the year. Statement of affairs on 31st December 2008. All assets are given: cash, stock, debtors, bills receivable, furniture, machinery. Liabilities, creditors, bank overdraft. Take the total 47,800. 47,800 minus 14,000 minus 19,400. So 14,400 is the capital at the end of the year. That's all. So we have prepared statement of affairs opening, closing to find out opening capital and closing capital. Now we'll make a statement to find out the profit or loss during the year. So statement showing the profit or loss for the year ended 31st December 2008. First we take the capital at the end of the year. How much is the capital at the end of the year? 14,400. To this we add drawings. In the last sentence it is given drawings are 2,600 given in the paragraph. Add up 17,000. Less further capital introduced. In this problem we are not given further capital introduced. If it is given, we would have deducted. Now we don't have to put a dash. 17,000 rupees is the adjusted capital at the end of the year. From this we deduct the capital in the beginning of the year. How much capital in the beginning? 11,000. Deduct 11,000. So 6,000 rupees is the profit before adjustment. We have not made the adjustment. Now we are making the adjustment. What are the adjustment? First of all, depreciation on furniture. It is given in the problem, depreciate furniture by 10%. So what is the value of furniture? You can see here. 1,500 rupees is the value of furniture. 10% of 1500, 150 is the depreciation. Similarly, on machinery, 300 rupees depreciation directly given in the problem. So depreciation on machinery 300. Bad debts are given in the problem 500. So 500 rupees bad debts. Provision for doubtful debts, it is asking you to make a 5% on debtors. 5% on debtors. So as per the balance sheet, debtors are 10,500. Total debtors at the end of the year are 10,500. But in this 10,500, 500 rupees are bad debts, irrecoverable debts. So deduct the bad debts. So 10,500 minus this 500, bad debts are 500. So deduct. So remaining 10,000 rupees are called good debts. Good debts. On this good debts, we have to make a provision of 5%. So 5% of 10,500. Take the total of all deductions, 1450. Now minus 6,000 minus 1450, 4,550 is the net profit for the year. That's it. Completely straightforward problem, very easy. Now I am coming to the next problem, problem number 9. Mr. Ramlal keeps his books under single entry system. So we are given the data for 1st January 2007 and 31st December 2007, just like the previous problem. Now what are the assets and liabilities? Bank overdraft, a liability. Furniture, land and building, investment, sundry debtors, assets. Sundry creditor, liability. Stock, asset. Motor car, asset. Cash, asset. Plant and machinery, asset. So only two liabilities, two liabilities are there. Bank overdraft and sundry creditors. Remaining all are assets. Motor car was purchased on 1st July 2007. Car was purchased during the current year only. At the beginning of the year, motor car was not there. End of the year, motor car is there. And it is purchased on 1st July 2007. 6 months. During the year, he has withdrawn 10,000 rupees for personal use, drawings. On 1st July 2007, he introduced further capital of 20,000 by selling his private house. We are not concerned how he got the money. During the year, he has introduced further capital of 20,000. Now adjustment. Appreciate land and building by 10%. Appreciation means increasing. The land and building value should be increased, appreciated by 20%. Depreciation we have deducted. See here, in the previous problem, depreciation we have deducted less. So appreciation we have to add. Depreciation is deducted, appreciation should be added. So in this problem, land and building should be appreciated. And debtors include 1,000 from a customer who is insolvent and is irrecoverable. Irrecoverable means bad debts. Irrecoverable debt means bad debts. The 1,000 rupees are bad debts. Make a reserve for bad debts at 5% on debtors. A reserve for doubtful debts or provision for doubtful debts means one and the same. So here also we have to make a provision of doubtful debts for 5%. Depreciate plant and machinery at 10%, furniture at 5% and motor car at 10%. These are the adjustments we have to make. Prepare a statement showing the profit or loss for the year 2007. That's it. Easy problem, not at all difficult. So again we have to make a statement of affairs at the beginning of the year and end of the year. So first of all, statement of affairs on 1st January 2007. So cash, stock, debtors, furniture, building, machinery. All the values are given in the problem on 1st January. Take all the values of assets. Creditors and bank overdraft, these two are the liabilities. Take the total on asset side, 2,05,000. 2,05,000 minus 30,000 minus 10,000. 1,65,000 is the capital at the beginning of the year. This is not given in the problem. We have calculated by making this statement of affairs. Similar statement of affairs we have to make at the end of the year. At the end of the year, 31st December 2007, now we have cash, stock, debtors, furniture, investment, car, building, machinery. Car was not there at the beginning of the year. Car is there in the end of the year because during the year car purchased. So liabilities, creditors, bank overdraft. Take the total of assets, 2,60,000. From 2,60,000 minus 40,000 minus 12,000. So 2,08,000 is the capital at the end of the year. So we have capital at the beginning, We have capital debt. Now easily we can make the statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st December 2007. Capital at the end of the year. How much capital at the end of the year? 2,08,000. So we begin with 2,08,000. Add drawings. It is given in the problem. Drawings are 10,000. Add up 2,18,000. Minus further capital introduced during the year. It is given in the problem 20,000 further capital he has brought. So 20,000 deduct 1,98,000. This is called adjusted capital at the end. From this we deduct capital in the beginning of the year. How much is the capital at the beginning of the year? 1,65,000. Deduct 1,65,000. 33,000 rupees is the net profit before adjustment. Before adjustment, profit is 33,000. Now we'll make the adjustment. The first adjustment, building is appreciated. That means added. Whatever appreciation in building, that will be added. So appreciation of building, 20% of 70,000. See here, building value is 70,000. Building value is 70,000. So 20% of 70,000 is 14,000. Add up 33 plus 14, 47,000. Now minus, deduct all other expenditure and losses. Depreciate. First of all, bad debts. Bad debts are 1,000. Directly given in the problem. Now provision for bad debts. It is asking you to make a reserve for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. So how much are the debtors you see here? 30,000. 30,000 rupees are the debtors, out of which 1 lakh rupees are bad debts. So deduct. Here bad debts are 1,000. So out of 30,000, 1,000 rupees are not at all recoverable. Deduct. The good debts are 29,000. On this 29,000 also we have to make a provision of 5%. So 29,000 into 5%, 1,450. This is called reserve for doubtful debts or provision for doubtful debts. Then depreciation. It is given in the problem depreciation on machinery at 10%. So what is the machinery value here? 40,000. 10% of 40,000, 4,000. Furniture. It is given in the problem furniture depreciation 5%. The furniture value is 20,000. So 5% of 20,000, 1,000. Motor car. Motor car, it is given in the problem 10%. So here motor car value is 20,000. So 10% of 20,000. But the motor car is purchased during the year on 1st July. It is given in the problem on 1st July 2007. And we are closing the accounts on 31st December 2007. So how many months? July, August, September, October, November and December. 6 months. So 6 months depreciation we have to make. So that's why 6 by 12. Half. So 10% of 20,000 is 2,000. Half of 2,000 is 1,000. So 1,000 rupees depreciation. Take the total of all these less values, 8,450. Now deduct 47,000 minus 8,450. 38,550 is the profit, net profit for the year. That's all. So this is the end of problem number 9. Come on, now I am starting the next problem, problem number 10. See carefully, 10th problem. Sanjay started his business with a capital of rupees 1 lakh and he keeps his books under the single entry system. So this owner, the sole proprietor is Sanjay. He has started the business with rupees 1 lakh. So capital 1 lakh rupees at the beginning of the year. At the end of the year, on 1st April 2009, his position was as under. That means year ends on 31st March 2009. So his position, machinery, furniture, debtors, stock, bills receivable, creditors, bills payable. So two liabilities are there, creditors and bills payable, whereas others are assets. During the year, he withdrew 18,000 rupees from his business for personal use, that is drawings, and used business stock for private purpose amounting to 900. Whether he withdraws cash or goods, both are called drawings. So 18,000 plus 900, 18,900 are the total drawings. The following adjustments are to be made. Depreciate machinery and furniture by 10%, rent outstanding rupees 1,300, interest on capital 5%. You are required to calculate profits for the year and prepare the statement of affairs at the end of the year. So we have to find out the profit or loss during the year and we have to make the statement of affairs at the end of the year. First, without adjustment, what is the statement of affairs at the end of the year? Statement of affairs as on 31st March 2009, that is end of the year. So bills receivable, stock, debtors, furniture, machinery, these are the assets given in the problem. All the values are given, asset values are given. Liabilities are creditors, bills payable. So I have taken all assets and all liabilities. The assets total 1,23,000. 1,23,000 minus 12,000 minus 7,000. So remaining 1,04,000 is the capital at the end of the year. The capital at the end of the year without making any adjustments. We have not made any adjustments. So now we'll calculate the profit or loss made during the year. So capital at the end of the year is 1,04,000. Just now we have calculated. To this we have to add drawings. How much is the drawings? It is given in the problem 18,900. 18,000 cash he has withdrawn and 900 goods he has taken. So 18,900 add back 1,22,900. No further capital introduced during the year. So now we deduct the capital in the beginning of the year. He has started the business with 1 lakh rupees. The beginning of the year his capital was 1 lakh. So deduct 1 lakh, profit before adjustment is 22,900. This is the profit before making the adjustment. Now we'll see the adjustment. Depreciate machinery. It is given in the problem. Depreciate machinery and furniture by 10%. So what is the value of the machinery here? 30,000. So 10% of 30,000 is 3,000. And furniture also 10%. What is the value of furniture? 15,000. 15,000, 10%, 1,500. And it is given in the problem rent outstanding 1,300. This is the adjustment to be made. And interest on capital is 5%. Capital how much? 1 lakh rupees capital at the beginning of the year. So 5% of 1 lakh, 5,000. So take the total of all these values, 10,800 should be deducted. So 22,900 minus 10,800, 12,100 is the profit earned during the year after making adjustment. After making all adjustment, profit made is 12,100. So we have completed one part, that is ascertainment of profit, calculation of profit. Secondly, it is asking you to prepare statement of affairs after making adjustment. This is a statement of affairs at the end of the year before making adjustment. Now we have to make the statement of affairs after making the adjustments. Now, bills receivable, no change. No adjustments are there for bills receivable, so 17,000. Stock, no adjustment, 34,000. Then debtors, no adjustment, 27,000. Machinery, machinery was 30,000. Depreciation on machinery is 3,000. We have provided depreciation on machinery 3,000. So 30,000 minus 3,000, 27,000. Similarly, furniture. The furniture value was 15,000 and we have provided depreciation 1,500. So 15,000 minus 1,500, 13,500. Right? Now come to liability side. Creditors, bills payable, no change. We have not made any change. So creditors, bills payable, same. One more new liability has arisen, that is outstanding rent. Rent outstanding, that means rent is due, not paid. It's a liability. So rent outstanding is a liability, 1,300. Now capital. At the beginning of the year, capital was 1 lakh rupees. So 1 lakh rupees capital. During the year, profit earned. How much is the profit earned? 12,100. The profit will be added to capital. So 1 lakh rupees capital, add net profit 12,100, interest on capital. How much is the interest on capital provided? 5,000. 5,000 rupees interest on capital. So capital, add interest on capital 5,000, 1 lakh 5,000, add net profit 12,100. Total 1 lakh 17,100. Minus drawings. How much is the drawings he has made? 18,900. So deduct 18,900. So capital is 98,200 after making adjustments. This is the capital without making adjustments. So after making adjustment, the capital will be 98,200. 98,200. That's all. Balance sheet tally 1,18,500 on both the sides. Finished. So this is the problem number 10. Now I am reading out problem number 11. Second. Sanjay and Swarup, partners, are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:4. The profit sharing ratio 5:4 means 5 by 9, 4 by 9. Sanjay will get 5 by 9 and Swarup will get 4 by 9. That is the profit sharing ratio. Their position on 1st April 2008 was as follows. At the beginning of the year, the statement of affairs is given. No need to make the statement of affairs at the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, machinery, debtor, stock, bills receivable, cash in hand. Liability side, capital. Sanjay capital 60,000, Swarup capital 40,000. The total capital of partners 1 lakh rupees. Combined capital of partners 1 lakh rupees at the beginning of the year. Then sundry creditors, bank overdraft. These are the liabilities. The opening balance sheet given. Now on 31st March 2009, end of the year. After 1 year, what are the assets and liability? Stock 36,000, machinery 60,000, cash in hand 14,000, debtors 52,000, bills receivable 20,000, cash at bank 6,000, sundry creditors 12,000. These are the assets and liabilities at the end of the year. So we have to make a statement of affairs at the end of the year to find out the combined capital. Find profit made by the firm and also show the statement of affairs at the end after the following adjustment. Just like the previous problem, we have to make a statement to find out the profit or loss during the year. And then we have to make a statement of affairs at the end of the year after making adjustment. What are the adjustment? Depreciate machinery by 10%, interest on capital at 8%, and provide 5% for doubtful debts on debtors. 3 adjustments. So first of all, we find out what is the combined capital at the end of the year. So we make statement of affairs on 31st March 2009, end of the year. We take all the assets, cash in hand, cash at bank, stock, debtors, bills receivable, machinery. These are the assets given in the problem. All the values are given. Liabilities are creditors. Only one liability is given, creditors, 12,000. That's take the total of the assets, 1,88,000. 1,88,000 minus 12,000. 1,76,000 is the combined capital of both Swarup and who's that? Sanjay. Sanjay and Swarup. Both the partners combined capital is 1,76,000 at the end of the year. At the end of the year. Now we have to find out the profit. Statement of profit or loss. The statement of profit or loss. Combined capital on 31st March 2009, 1,76,000. This is the end of the year. In this problem, we are not given any drawings. We are not given any further capital introduced. So no drawings, no further capital introduced. So simply we take the difference between closing capital minus opening capital. So combined capital at the end of the year is 1,76,000 and combined capital on 1st April 2008 at the beginning of the year. The combined capital is 60,000 plus 40,000 given in the problem, balance sheet. Balance sheet is given in the problem. In that you can see Sanjay and Swarup, the combined capital is 1,60,000 plus 40,000. So 1,76,000 minus 1,76,000 rupees is the profit earned before adjustment. Net profit before adjustment. Now we'll make the adjustment. First, provision for doubtful debts. It is given provision for doubtful debts 5% on debtors. How much are the debtors at the end of the year? 52,000. 52,000 are the debtors at the end of the year. So 5% of 52,000, 2,600. First adjustment. Second one, interest on capital. It is given interest on capital should be allowed at 8%. So what is the total combined capital at the beginning of the year? 1 lakh. So 8% of 1 lakh, 8,000. Now depreciation on machinery. Now we have two machineries. The first machinery at the beginning of the year was 40,000. In the problem it is given machinery 40,000 at the beginning of the year. And end of the year machinery value is 60,000. Beginning of the year machinery 40,000 given in the problem. And end of the year machinery value is 60,000. It means during the year 20,000 machinery further purchased. New machinery purchased during the year 20,000. Now we have to provide depreciation on opening value of machinery and new machinery. So old machinery 40,000. 40,000 rupees was the old machinery. So depreciation will be provided for full year. 10% of 40,000, 4,000. That is the depreciation on old machine. The new machine which is purchased during the year is 20,000. The date is not given. The date when the new machine is purchased is not given. So we make the assumption the machine is purchased during the year, in the middle of the year. In the middle of the year. So we calculate depreciation for half year, 6 months. Calculate depreciation for half year. On which machine? New machine. What is the cost of the new machine? 20,000. So 10% of 20,000 into 6 by 12, you will get 1,000. The old machine depreciation 4,000 and new machine depreciation 1,000. The total depreciation on machinery will be 5,000. Now take the total 2,600 plus 8,000 plus 5,000, 15,600. Deduct 15,600. 76,000 minus 15,600, 60,400. This is the net profit after adjustment. Net profit after adjustment. Now this net profit is divided between the partners in the profit sharing ratio. What is the profit sharing ratio given in the problem? 5:4. 5:4 given in the problem. So 5 by 9, 4 by 9. Sanjay will get 5 by 9, Swarup will get 4 by 9. So here Sanjay's share of profit is 60,400 into 5 by 9. It comes to 33,556. Similarly Swarup's share 60,400 into 4 by 9, 26,844. So we have divided the profit between the partners. The total 60,400 is divided between the partners. Sanjay will get 33,556, Swarup will get 26,844. That's all. So we have prepared the statement calculating the net profit. Now we have to make the statement of affairs at the end of the year after making adjustments. After making adjustment, how the balance sheet, how the statement of affairs will be. Now first of all, asset side. Cash in hand, cash at bank, same, no adjustment. 14,000 cash in hand, 6,000 cash at bank, same. Then bills receivable also, bills receivable no change, 20,000. Debtors. Debtors was 52,000. Now there is a provision for doubtful debts. How much is the provision for doubtful debts on debtors? We have made 2,600. So deduct 2,600. 52,000 minus 2,600, 49,400 are the debtors. Right? Now next one is stock. There is no change in stock. 36,000, same 36,000. Right? Now machinery. The total machinery was 60,000. And how much depreciation we have provided on the total machinery? 5,000. The 60 minus 5, 55,000 is the machinery. That's all. Asset side completed. Now come to liability side. Creditors 12,000, no change. Now capital. Separately we have to show the capital for Sanjay and Swarup. Sanjay's capital at the beginning of the year was 60,000. It is given in the problem. 60,000 was the capital of Sanjay. To this we have to add the net profit, add interest on capital. Interest on capital and net profit, both we have to add up. Now add net profit. What is the share of net profit? Sanjay will get 33,556. So add 60,000 plus 33,556, 93,556. Again you add interest on capital at the rate of 8%. At the rate of 8% given. So what is the capital of Sanjay? 60,000. So 8% of 60,000 is 4,800. Add 4,800, 98,356 is the capital of Sanjay. Now capital of Swarup. At the beginning of the year, the Swarup's capital was 40,000. How much share of profit is getting? 26,844 is the profit, share of profit. Add up 26,844. 66,844. Add interest on capital at the rate of 8%. What is the capital of Swarup? 40,000. So 8% of 40,000, 3,200. Now add up 70,044. That's all. Take the total of the liability side, 1,80,400. Asset side total, 1,80,400. That's all. Balance sheet tallied. Statement of affairs tallied. So this is the end of problem number 11. So far 11 problems I have completed on these accounts from incomplete records. Each and every problem, each of the item I have explained you in detail. Watch this video not once, twice, thrice. definitely you can be able to get a good command on this topic of accounts from incomplete records. So if you are satisfied with my lecture, if you think that these lectures are increasing your knowledge, increasing your power, then give a like to the video. Share my channel in your group, in your friend circle, so that more students can watch the video and enhance the knowledge. Give your comments on these videos. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you have not yet subscribed. Inshallah, the next problem I'll do it in the next video.